Hello, everybody. How are you? I'm just going to hang on for people to join in. Make sure that we're all lined up. Okay. We have a guest this evening, Stravos. He's sitting over there. He wanted to be part of the yoga practice. Okay, so as we wait for more people to join in, I just wanted to have you go ahead and get, if you can see, I have my yoga mat set up, and then to the side I have a cushion and a blanket. So go ahead and grab that now if you can. It's definitely going to be something that you'll want for the end of the practice, for the savasana, and for the relaxation. If you have a meditation cushion or pillow, you can put it on your yoga mat like I have there, because we're going to start off with a meditation and some breath work. And and then we'll just wait for a couple more people who are on their way, and we'll get started. And if you want to have some water easily accessible, that'll be good too. Okay. So I was going to close the blinds, but I kind of like the light, natural light coming in, so I'm going to leave it there. And you'll be able to see me well enough. So once you have all your props, we're going to come into an easy seat. So that means sitting with your legs crossed or in half or full lotus. Okay. Hands are going to be on the knees. We're going to align the spine and relax the shoulders down. Head and neck are in alignment. Okay, so before we get started, I just wanted to let you know today's practice is going to be Vinyasa flow. For those of you who aren't familiar with Vinyasa, it is rooted in the ancient practice of yoga. So Patanjali, depends. He is the first person who wrote down yoga. And like literally the first person to record yoga. So his practice is based in Hatha, which is sun and moon. So it's all about balancing all of the energy systems, the left and right side of the brain. And then when you incorporate movement with the breath and the Hatha postures, then we come into what's called Vinyasa flow, which is what we're going to be doing tonight. And then we're going to transition into yin, which is going to be a more restorative practice. It can be quite challenging because we do hold some of the asanas for a long time, but I'll guide you through that. So yin is actually more Japanese, and Vinyasa and Hatha are Indian. Okay. So our sequence tonight is going to be based around warrior. So I just thought that was really fitting for the current climate in the world, everything that's happening. And so behind Hindu mythology, the warrior poses, which are actually newer to yoga, probably the 19th century is when they came along, but the whole point of practicing a warrior posture is to tap into your inner strength. And so behind the Hindu mythology was that if you were to be the warriors, so those were symbolic of different emotions that you're feeling. So anger, any like lower vibrational energy or emotion. So I thought this would be perfect because fear is one of them, anxiety, anger, jealousy, all of those kind of ego-based and fear-based emotions. So in Hindu mythology, they would practice these warrior sequences so that we could feel those emotions, move through them, which is also a big aspect of Vinyasa yoga, is to move through toxins, and to feel the emotion or to feel the stress so that we can release it, okay? And so when we come into a flow, then we get to choose to replace those heavier emotions, dense energy with lighter emotions, with love, with compassion, with humility. Okay, so that's kind of the background of the significance and symbolism in the mythology, and then it was turned into a yoga practice through actually European gymnastics in the 19th century. But we're going to do that tonight, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's kind of like a dance, and you can go really slow. I'm going to show you beginner version all the way up to advanced. You might sweat, and with that, like level of challenge, please just know, because I'm not there with you, I can't help adjust you, and I can't make sure you're doing everything safely. So please listen to your body, and just do what feels good. There should be no force. Some pain if you're challenging muscles is okay, but please don't force anything. Please listen to your body. And remember, I'm only your guide. This is your practice. You listen to your body. You can stay in child's pose or warrior one, which I'll show you, for as long as you want to. So this is about you. And this is my second time teaching yoga live, not teaching yoga. I've been teaching for almost 10 years. But so what I noticed is that I can't be there to protect you. But on the other side of that, this allows people to really go into their own practice without worrying about who's in the room or what you look like. So that's really nice. And I wanted to mention another thing about the warrior sequence and just yoga in general. It's all about diminishing the ego, and kind of facing fear or those other emotions and feelings and replacing them with love and truth. And that's been like a theme for me throughout everything that we're going through. So I just wanted to share that with you. I think it's really important and timely, so to speak. And yeah, let's get started. So I'm just going to turn that music down. Coming into alignment, bringing the spine into alignment, we're going to relax the shoulders down. Head and neck are in alignment. Chin is tucked in slightly. We're going to start by drawing our attention to our breath. Closing the eyes. Relaxing the face. Just paying attention to the natural rhythm and depth of your breath. Tuning into how you're feeling right now. And then we're slowly going to start to deepen the breath, bringing the breath down past the chest into the belly. Inhaling, drawing the navel away from the spine. Exhaling, drawing the navel back toward the spine. And then continuing with your eyes closed. Nice deep breaths. Inhaling, drawing the navel away from the spine. Exhaling completely. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling completely. And continuing for 5 more breaths. Good, and at this point, if you'd like to set an intention for your practice, go ahead. Maybe you just want to try to stay present. And if at any point throughout the practice you start to let your mind wander, that's okay. Just recognize it. Bring your attention back to your breath or back to my voice. Okay? So from our comfortable seat, hands on the knees, vertebrae aligned, vertebrae stacked. And we're going to start to warm up, inhaling, turning the head to the right side. Exhale, inhale through center to the left. And then continuing at your own pace for a count of 4. And last one, inhaling. Exhale. So with Vinyasa, I mentioned in the beginning, but if you just joined, we're going to be moving with our breath. And bringing the head and neck back to center. Inhaling, looking up. Exhale, release, bringing the chin down to the chest. Releasing any tension in the back of the neck. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, release, down. Inhale, lifting the head. Exhale, relaxing down. Continue again till 4 rounds are completed. And when you're ready, come back to center. We're going to drop our right ear down toward our right shoulder. Just stay here for a few breaths, exhaling any stress or tension. And remember those deep belly breaths, inhaling, drawing the navel away from the spine. Exhaling, completely bringing the navel back toward the spine. And then when you're ready, on an inhale, lifting the head up to center. Exhale, releasing down, left ear toward the left shoulder. And we're just going to do a slight pause, taking some deep breaths. Inhale up to center. Then continue at your own pace for 3. I will be right back. So inhaling to center, exhale, release. Okay, and then when you're ready, coming back to center, we're going to roll out the neck. So you can do full, complete circles or half circles. If you're doing half, just go from right to left. And if you're doing full, going all the way around in one direction. And then you can change direction. Okay, and then head and neck back to center. We'll start to warm up the shoulders. So bringing the shoulders up toward the ears and rotating them back. So we're going to do everything in sets of 4, just for the interest of time. So we're going to do an hour-long class. So Usually it's either 90 minutes or 60 minutes. So we'll just do sets of 4. Okay, and then we're going to stretch out the obliques on the side. So right hand to left knee, left arm comes up, reaching up over the head. You can look up at the inside of the palm. And here, take some nice deep breaths, inhaling deeply, drawing the navel away from the spine on the inhale, exhaling completely, letting the navel go back toward the spine on the exhale. This is a nice way to clean out any stagnant air in the lungs, so it's going to be rejuvenating and help increase energy and circulation and just overall function. So let's switch now. Left hand onto the right knee, right arm up and over the head. We can look up at the inside of the hand. And again, some nice deep breaths here. Inhaling completely, drawing the navel away from the spine. Exhaling deeply, letting the navel go back toward the spine. We're inhaling through the nose to purify the air. Exhaling through the nose. Inhaling, coming back up to center. Okay, and let's just warm up the wrists because we are going to be doing a little bit of a powerful practice, spending a lot of time on our wrists through these warrior asanas. Okay, and also just bringing movement to the joints is really good to bring nutrients to the joints. And let's just stretch out the wrists, right hand out, fingertips down, just a gentle stretch. Turning to the left side. You can close your eyes, relaxing the face, letting everything you do be with intention and a focus on the breath. And then the little brothers, what can you say? Right hand, fingertips down. Stretching the forearm and the left side, pushing the palm out away from you. Okay, good. Hands back on the knees. We are going to just warm up the core a little bit through some circular motion and release the hips. So keeping the legs crossed. We're just making circular movements, pushing away, coming back. Good. So if you're just joining, we can set an intention for the practice, change direction. So you can set an intention for your practice, and what we are doing here, the focus of this is going to be a warrior sequence. So not only are we going to be purifying the mind and body and releasing stress and toxins, but if you have any kind of lower vibrational emotion that you'd like to work through and release, fear, anxiety, anger, any of those things, in ancient Hindu practice, they would do these type of sequences for that purpose, so to transmute those denser energies and replace them with more positive emotions, lighter vibrations, compassion and love and humility. Okay, so this is going to be quite the physical practice. Please listen to your body. I may close that blind so you can see me better. And let's come on to our hands and knees to start to warm up the spine. So here we're going to go into a cat and cow. Toes are tucked under. We're inhaling, arching the spine, looking up. Exhaling, curving the spine, drawing the navel back toward the spine, middle of the back up toward the sky or ceiling. Good, and then continuing at your own pace, inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, arching, looking up. Exhaling, curving the spine, tucking the tailbone under. And I know that we said we were going to do everything in sets of 4, but let's do 8 rounds of these. So 8 inhale, exhale. Just because of the benefits of balancing out the nervous systems, toning the spine. So inhaling, arch. Exhaling, curving the spine. And then when you've done 8, we can bring the toes together, knees wide, and we're going to push back into a Balasana before we go into the Vinyasa flow. And so we can let the forehead rest down onto the mat. And this time, let the exhales release through the mouth. Inhaling deeply, let the belly hang. And exhaling through the mouth. And then when you're ready, coming back up to center, back up to tabletop. Curl the toes under. And we're going to push back into our first downward dog with the practice. So lifting the hips up, drawing the armpits down, let the head and neck relax, and pedaling out the feet, stretching out the calves. And then coming to stillness and taking a few releasing breaths, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Do that 3 more times at your own pace. Okay, good. And then from downward dog, I'm going to show you 3 flows that we're going to incorporate into our Vinyasa practice. Okay. So the first one will be going from downward dog, coming forward into a plank, and then exhaling knees, chest, and chin, and inhaling mini cobra or bhujangasana. Exhale, push back through the knees to your downward dog. Okay, so go ahead and practice that on your own. From downward dog, come forward into your plank. Exhale slowly, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, bhujangasana, mini bhujangasana. Exhale, pushing back through the knees to your downward dog. Okay, so that's going to be our basic flow that we're going to incorporate into the warrior sequence. If you want to step it up a little bit, this is the next version. You'll inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, chaturanga, so full body all at once. You can let the body meet the mat. Inhaling, coming up to a full bhujangasana or cobra. Exhale, slowly release down. Curl the toes under, push up and back without your knees to your downward dog. Okay, and if you're familiar with Vinyasa, you can do your chaturanga with one leg and then swing up to your downward dog. So those of you who practice know what that means. I'll just show you. Coming forward into plank, we go down through our chaturanga with one leg, and then we swing up to our upward facing dog. So we're actually only have our hands and tops of the feet in contact with the mat, so we can literally swing. And then we curl the toes under or flip one foot at a time. Use a nice strong core to come back to downward dog. Okay, so let's go through all of those one more time. Pick the one you like best. It may change throughout your practice. And then we'll start incorporating that flow into our warrior sequence. Okay, so the first one was come forward, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, bhujangasana, mini bhujangasana, cobra. Exhale, pushing back through the knees.
and coming into your downward dog. So if that's the one you like, practice a few of those on your own. The next one was come forward into plank. Exhale, chaturanga, full body. Let the body meet the mat. Inhale, full cobra, bhujangasana. Here we want to keep the elbows close to the body and the shoulders down away from the ears. And then a slight release down. Curl the toes under, push up and back to your downward dog. If you really want to challenge yourself during this class, you can do the one-legged chaturanga. So one leg up. And please focus and concentrate so you don't hurt yourself. Exhale, chaturanga. Swinging up to your upward dog. Exhale, down, downward dog. Pedal out the heels. And then pick again the one that you like best out of those three and try one on your own. So going from your downward dog, I'm not going to show you because it'll be better for you to learn it on your own and memorize it. So you're in your downward dog and then you're going through your flow, knees, chest, and chin. Remember to move with the breath, to move at your own pace. Releasing through chaturanga. Inhaling, coming up to your mini bhujangasana, mini cobra or full cobra or upward facing dog. And then a nice strong core brings you back to your downward dog. Okay? Okay, so let's start incorporating our warrior asanas. So we're going to start from a downward dog. Inhale, the right leg comes up. We're looking forward in between the space between our hands, and that is where we're going to place our foot gently. Okay. And then we're turning our back foot onto a 45-degree angle. And we're using our core and arms, inhaling, coming up to our warrior one. And then from here, we come through prayer to warrior two. Checking the arms are over the legs. Opening the right palm, inhale, reverse. When you're doing the reverse, make sure your hand's on your calf, your thigh, or tucked on your lower back. Exhale to windmill down, right hand on the outside, left hand on the inside, turn the back foot straight, right foot comes back, and now you go through your flow. Knees, chest, and chin, bhujangasana, exhale back, downward dog. Inhale, left foot, comes up, looking at the space between the hands, exhale, step forward, turn the back foot, inhale, warrior one. Coming back into your warrior two. Looking forward, exhale, sinking down. Opening the left palm, inhale, reverse. So right hand is on the calf, the thigh or tucked under on the lower back. Take a moment to take a nice deep breath here, clearing out the lungs. Exhale to windmill. Turn the back foot straight, left foot meets the right. Exhale, going through your flow. Good, and let's continue. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill down. Inhale, turn the back foot, right leg meets the left, and going through your flow. Inhale, left leg rises up. Exhale, stepping forward. Turn the back foot 45 degrees. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, inhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, windmill. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, release chaturanga or knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, bhujangasana or upward facing dog. Curl the toes under. Exhale, pushing back, downward facing dog. Okay, good. So you should be coming into a bit of a flow now, starting to remember the steps. And I still want you to go at your own pace, but let's push a little bit. So inhale when you're ready, right leg up. Exhale, stepping forward, turn the back foot. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse. And exhale, windmill down. Inhale, right leg. If you're doing chaturanga with a raised leg. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, step forward, turn the back foot. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Good. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill down. Inhale, bring the back, left foot back to meet the right. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, bhujangasana or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Okay, so now I want you to continue at your own pace. I'll give you cues, but this is for you to practice moving with your own breath. So remember, it's downward dog, warrior one, warrior two, reverse warrior, windmill down, and then going through your flow, which is either knees, chest, and chin, also known as Ashtanga, 8 points, or Chaturanga, full body all at once. Okay, so now we're going to push it a bit. I'm going to come back in and join you. And I want you to push yourself to release any of these stressors, toxins, anxiety, fear, stress, all of those things. We're just going to get rid of them through moving our body. And then we're going to feel lighter, more relaxed. Okay, so I'm going to turn the music up a little bit. Okay, so coming back to your downward dog. When you're ready, inhale, right leg up, exhale, step forward, turn the back foot, 45 degrees, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill. Inhale, back. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, bhujangasana. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, stepping forward, turn the back foot. Inhale, warrior one. Looking up, strong core, don't let the belly hang. Coming into our warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill down. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, coming up, strong core. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill down. Inhale. Exhale, go through your flow. Exhale, back. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill down. Inhale, exhale, flow. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Continue to push yourself. Continue to move with your breath. Warrior one, inhale, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill. Inhale, exhale, slowly release knees, chest to chin or chaturanga. Inhale, bhujangasana. Upward dog. Exhale, back to downward dog. And then inhale, left leg. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill. Inhale, exhale, flow. Inhale, exhale, downward dog. Good, and then continuing at your own pace. Warrior one. Warrior two. Reverse. Exhale, windmill. Inhale, exhale, release. Bhujangasana, cobra, exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg, exhale, step forward, turn the back foot. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse. Windmill. Release. Okay, that should be 5. Let's do one more, and we'll start to slow it down. Without me cueing you, just go at your own pace. Good, and when you're ready and you're back in your downward dog, take a few breaths here. We come forward into our plank and we're going to hold. Exhale, slowly lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward dog. So we're starting to cool down now. We're going to challenge ourselves a little bit before we really relax. Inhale, forward plank. And then bring the right foot behind the left. We're going to go into a side plank. So here, we're holding ourselves with our left hand. Feet are either spread apart or stacked. Hand on the hip. Advance a little bit more, arm up. If you're really comfortable, lift that top leg up. Hold. Breathe. Good. And then relax the leg down. And slowly come back to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, I'm going to change sides. Okay. From your downward dog, bring your left leg behind the right. This time the right arm's holding you up. Feet are stacked or separate. Hand on the hip. That's okay for you. Bring your arm up. And then if you're feeling it, lift that top leg up and hold. Hold and breathe. And then relax. Back into your plank. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, one more Bhujangasana, Cobra. And then we're going to exhale. Stack the hands like a pillow, turn the head to one side. Toes are touching. And we're just going to relax here. So while you're there relaxing, what you're doing is you're giving your body a chance to absorb the benefits of your practice. It's really, really important to do that. So while you're lying on your stomach, surrendering to gravity, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, and then turning the head to the other side. And then when you're ready, we're going to lift the head, gently push up and back through the knees, coming into a child's pose. Let the head relax down. And then in your own time, come up to seated onto the heels. And then bring your palms close by for your Savasana, for the deep relaxation, restoration. Putting your socks on or getting anything you need to be comfortable. And we're just going to do one more asana before we go into Savasana. So lying down, we're going to go into a twist. Arms are going to be in a T. lie down gently, arms in a T, left leg is straight, right leg is over the left. And then the head turns out to the right side. This is really good for detoxing. And if you were working through any heavy emotions or stress, anxiety, fear, anger, seeing if it left your body, or if there's anything you can do to release it further now. And inviting compassion and love to replace it. And when you're ready, drawing the right knee into the chest, left knee into the chest, right leg relaxes down, left knee comes over, and we'll go into our twist on the opposite side, looking out, closing the eyes, but looking out toward the, having the head facing the left hand. Taking some nice releasing breaths while you're there. Okay, and now for the best part, Savasana. So this is the restorative part of the practice where you, again, get to absorb all the benefits of your practice so far. And I'm going to guide you in, and you can just totally surrender, relax, and then you'll hear I might play a song or two at the end of my guided relaxation. And then you'll hear the singing bowl. And at that point, you can listen to me as I guide you back out. Okay, so do whatever you need to do to get comfortable. You can just lie on the mat or on the ground, feet away from the body. Arms away from the body. Feet are away from each other, hip distance apart or more, falling to the sides. Palms facing up, head and neck are in a comfortable position. I do recommend your body temperature is going to drop. So I do recommend a blanket at least over the core. And if you have a lower back problem or you just want to be more comfortable, then bring a pillow under the knees and maybe a pillow under the head, and then you can cover up your body or just the core. So lying down, again, arms away from the body, feet apart, head and neck relax. Letting the eyes close, I am going to sit up to guide you. Okay. So inhaling deeply through the nose, exhaling completely through the mouth, releasing any stress or tension in the body or mind. So reminding yourself that there's nowhere else that you need to be. The next 5 to 10 minutes are for you and only for you. It's the time for you to go into a deep relaxation, releasing any stress. It's a reward for your practice. Again, inhaling deeply through the nose, exhaling completely through the mouth, even letting a sigh out.
allowing your body to surrender to gravity. And then repeating after me in your own mind. I am consciously relaxing my body. I am consciously relaxing my mind. I am consciously relaxing my body, starting with my toes, my right toes, right foot. I'm relaxing my right ankle, inside and outside of the ankle, calf muscle, knee, kneecap, back of the knee softens. I'm relaxing my right thigh, quadricep, hamstring releases. I'm releasing any tension in my right hip or glute. Drawing my attention to my left toes, I'm relaxing my left toes. My left foot, I'm relaxing my left ankle, inside and outside of the ankle. Calf muscle relaxes. I'm relaxing my left knee. Kneecap releases, back of the knee softens. Drawing my attention to my left thigh. I'm relaxing my left thigh. Hamstring and quadricep release. I'm relaxing my left hip. And glute. My hips are relaxed. Glutes are relaxed. Drawing my attention to my lower back. My lower back softens. My lower back is relaxed. Middle and upper back are relaxed. Drawing my attention to my lower abdomen. I'm relaxing my lower abdomen. Middle and upper abdomen. All of my internal organs are completely relaxed and functioning well. Drawing my attention to my chest. Relaxing my chest, my heart, my lungs. My shoulders are relaxed. Drawing my attention to my right fingertips. I'm relaxing my right fingertips, palm, and wrist. Inside and outside of the wrist relax. Forearm, elbow, relax. Inside and outside of the elbow relaxing. I'm relaxing my upper arm, bicep and tricep, and shoulder. Drawing my attention to my left hand. My fingers are relaxed. My left palm softens. And I'm consciously relaxing my wrist, inside and outside of the wrist. Forearm relaxes. And I'm relaxing my elbow, inside and outside of the elbow. I'm relaxing my upper arm, bicep and tricep, and my shoulder relaxes.
Drawing my attention to my neck. I'm releasing any stress or tension I may be holding in my neck. If I need to, I let my head drop off to one side. My neck is completely relaxed. I'm relaxing my jaw. My teeth are not clenched, there's space between them. My tongue is relaxed, resting on the roof of my mouth. I'm relaxing my lips, cheeks, nose, eyes, eyebrows. Forehead softens. All of my facial muscles are completely relaxed. Even my ears and scalp are relaxed. Bringing my attention to my mind, I'm relaxing my mind. Any stress or tension I may have been holding is released. I feel all stress and tension in the mind release. I am completely relaxed. I have no pain. I have no tension. My mind and body are relaxed in unity. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back into your body. Begin by deepening your breath. And in your own time, start to bring movement to the fingers and toes, wiggling the fingers and toes. And then when you're ready, keeping the eyes closed, bringing the arms up overhead, stretch, nice, big, deep stretch, waking the body up into a revitalized, relaxed state of being. Taking your time as you roll over onto one side. Staying in almost a fetal position for a few breaths. And then taking your time as you push yourself back up to your seated position. Trying to keep the eyes closed. Aligning the spine, hands on the knees. Just taking a few breaths and a few moments to notice how you feel now as opposed to before your practice. To imagine bringing any of those changes with you into your evening, your day, your morning, your night, your week. And then thanking yourself for coming to practice, for taking time for you. And then when you're ready, opening the eyes, arms reach up, palms touch, looking up at the palms, exhale. Pranayama, aligning the mind and body. Om Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed your practice and that you tapped into your warrior strength, and that you remember that you have the ability to choose love over everything. So may that be your mantra for the week, maybe. And don't forget, we're in the height of a meteor shower. So between like 4 and 6 in the morning, I think tomorrow or tonight is the peak, which is Earth Day also, and a new moon. So let go of the past, out with the old, in with the new. That's what this new moon is, and a lot of new moons represent that. So again, thank you so much. It was a pleasure, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.